Happy holidays. Everyone, welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Magic. George scanning the floor. Pass to Castle. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the three-point basket by Orlando. And Williams punches it home.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Takes it inside. Blocked! Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The free throw drops for Castle. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
6 to shoot. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Brian, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Orlando moving the ball around. It's George with the drive. Banked it in off the glass. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, there's some urgency to get to the basket off the drive by George.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic, charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Inside. Here's Wilson. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. It's picked off. Castle for 3. The putback. He's off on that one. Lakers trail by 5. Down low. Outside Reeves. And he drives in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And we all know Reeves can handle some contact, and he's often the one initiating.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Gafford. To the middle. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's the Singate. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And Okongwu with those long arms, reaching for the steal, turning defense into offense.
Lopez for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
Lopez for 3. And Hero grabs the board. Lakers trail by 5. There's a minute 40 left in the first. With the drive, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, when you put Hero in the pick and roll action, you apply pressure on the defense. Tyler is so tough to stop.
Now here's Smith. Still no points. Here's the Singate. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Singate.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send it to the line. It could be a 3-point play. It's going to be Okongwu shooting. Zaire Williams picks one up. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, what I like most about Okongwu is his switchability defensively. He has the size to battle down low and the quickness to guard on the perimeter.
Stolen by Gafford. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Williams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
To halt the run. Sinks it from distance.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Pass to Asenge. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. For three. Got it up. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Saw a screen. Castle with it. Guarded now by Williams. There's the double team with Sarr. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside Reeves. Jacks up a three. Sarr pulls it in. And stolen by Williams. Doncic outside. Pass to Newell. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11.
Excellent coverage by Murphy there. At 6'8", he has the ability to distract shooters with his presence.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length.
Oh, why are you reaching and jumping?
There were times where I have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Allie. And the bucket is good. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Now here's Doncic. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Doncic up strong. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Lakers with some changes. There's a screen. Pass to Wilson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Now here's Williams, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Orlando leading by 9.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Stan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
And Williams punches it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Back to George. Pass to Asenge. Shot clock at 5. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, in that 2-player action, I really like Okongwu as the kicker. He moved really well.
Outside, Williams. And there's the drive. And Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And stolen by Williams.
Well, this is where Hero can really hurt you. You can't let him shake free in transition.
Pass to Asenge. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Picked it out of midair. Hachimura left side. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Hachimura. No made baskets yet. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. Williams into the lane. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And so here is Orlando after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Okongwu. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Out to Hachimura. Hits the trifecta. And now it's just a 2-point Magic lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime.
Oh, shoot, my bad. Now I realize I realized why he was asking me who I'm playing, because I thought I had my screen up.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Orlando ahead.
Who started watching?
Leading by just 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Yeah, after this one, I'm going to bed. Oh, I'm getting off.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
I've had enough for the night. So
here's Doncic.
Call no timeouts.
Pass to Newell. Outside Reeves. And here's Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Castle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Magic lead by 1.
Oh, using that length. Castle converting under duress.
Don't start bothering me with that shit, though. See, I ain't in the mood to talk about that shit right now. I want to ban this shit, but then I don't want to start no bullshit.
He's got 9. Here's Williams.
Niggas gonna be crying and I'm gone. Just let me know when y'all's tempo shooting back and all this other stuff. It's gonna start all kind of drama.
Guarded now by Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Newell. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Newell. Here's Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic.
Damn, man. He is corny. He corny.
Well, that one stings.
He corny.
In a game where every possession
He be switching from man to zone and then yeah, man.
Here's George.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get him back though.
And Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him back for that. He switched to man to zone, then it forces him to switch to somebody else. So the CPU plays defense for like a few seconds. Yeah.
George outside. Back to Castle. Yes, and it's George.
Wow. 52% cover.
Castle's got 6.
And he made it.
When Castle doesn't get all the way to the rim, the floater is a nice second option.
Outside Reeves.
The officials were right on top of that.
It's his first trip to the line. He makes the first.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you at the end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Magic building up a roster of players who beat up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Brian, back to you.
Well, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. And they go to the intentional foul. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Lakers trail. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside, Williams. It's stolen by Okongwu. And it's Orlando on the break. Now Smith. Pass to Asenge. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Man, I can't even switch. It's giving me the wrong person.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And the jam by Brown.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here's Asenge. 6 points for him. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Asenge. Off with the layup.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Oh, it's stolen. Uses the glass on the layup. Asenge's got 8 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Williams. There's the drive. Shot clock at 6. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field. Here's Gonzalez. There's a minute 34 left in the third. To the paint. Here's Asenge. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he can play the
I can't play no better defense
he
than
gets
that.
off the ground so well.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick.
Play no
Coach
better
taking this
defense
moment
than
to
that.
speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
Man, he jumped. Why did he jump?
What's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
But they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Pass to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Here's Lopez. Unable to get that one. Now Los Angeles moving it up. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Williams. Drives to the hoop. Hero for 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Would you laughing at that shit? What you laughing at, dog? I'm tempo shooting this bitch stuff. Yeah, I am. I wish Black was watching. It pissed me off that he ain't watching and he always complaining and when nobody don't have their stuff up. But that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's OP in the game, dog. It's OP in the game, I'm telling you.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Smith with it. Pass to Grunfeld. Misses from close range.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense.
Good defense, fellas. I put Mari in for 12 seconds. And he already making he made a statement. That's why I got him, because he's big, long, and tall.
And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Sarr. Here's Wilson. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Doncic. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Newell. There's a screen. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
Man, I knew he was going to do that.
See them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Jams it in off a great move.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with... the jam.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there. Well, that's 4 turnovers for him on the game. Giving away possessions will not endear him to his coaching staff.
Here's Reeves. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. To the inside. Williams. 4 on the clock. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
You gotta do better, man.
Smith inside. Count that one.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. To the paint. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by
Nigga, dunk the ball. Damn, why he ain't dunking?
Down low. It's a one-on-one situation. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's a foul. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. It's deflected. The Lakers in the lead. Now Hero. Pass to Hachimura. Nails it from beyond the arc. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Magic making the switch here. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
And it's in there.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
He launches. Cash from downtown.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. Oh, he jammed it!
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Castle outside. And there's a pick. Here's a Kongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helped him draw the foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Williams into the lane. bit. And he slams it down.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Star down low. Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Doncic outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
It goes in, and he powers it down, one-handed.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch.
Man, come on. This joint start glitching. What the hell?
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Orlando with the ball. Outside Star.
Good block.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Okongwu.
Come on, bro. He is all balling like a mug.
To take the lead.
He's off balling like crazy, man.
There's absolutely no fear in his eyes.
Wow.
He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience,
He is all
his
balling like
coaches breathe a
crazy.
huge sigh of relief.
Like, dude, you switching in between.
J.J. Redick. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Doncic with it. Outside Reeves. Let's loose for 3. He's off from 3.
Boy, I gotta cook that. That is crazy. That is crazy.
But he did everything.
That's crazy.